This is the National Trust owned Compton farm. Basically most or all of the area in this sequence is owned by the National Trust. You can see off into the distance south facing chalk grassland with a kind of species rich chalk scrub, wayfaring tree, dogwood, lots of bramble, some gorse, and then kind of lower down it goes into sandy soil. If I just pan around, it's not ideal for Cirl bunting simply because it's all grassland here. There is spring cereals on National Trust land within 1 kilometre of this area, but the kind of the grassland on more sandy soils closer to us it's just been cut for silage in mid-May, which is not ideal for National Trust owned land. We go a little further around, you can see lots of chalk grassland, upslope, covered in scrub, which is really good. Really absolutely packed with Orthoptera, all south facing, so very hot in summer. You can see the trusts have left a uncut grass margin, which is got a lot of skylarks nesting in it. But ideally this area down in the valley on sandy soil should really be cut for hay rather than silage, so cut in late July, August time would be better, especially for nesting skylarks and feeding farmland birds and butterflies, Orthoptera. If we pan a little going west, we are now south facing chalk grassland still. Again, really good nesting habitat. This small field directly ahead of us, just above the road there, was arable. It's arable reversion to grassland. Had a black-headed bunting in it a few years ago, which was rather nice. But is now it's actually becoming quite nice chalk grassland. So although it was an arable field, which would have been good from a Cirl bunting point of view, it's actually developing quite nicely now as chalk grassland. Whereas the field below the road, I think has always been rough pasture on sandy soil. We just go further along, looking west. Yeah, so looking towards Freshwater Bay and the Needles. Lots of chalk grassland all the way along to the Needles. Not very much arable further west from here, but opportunities